Be a light to them, not like them. Welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets, Wednesday edition. On today's episode, we're going to talk about why you should always be distinct, be different from your clients, and always be metaphorically shining a flashlight in their life and being a beacon of hope and peace. Okay. Why you should be a light to them, not like them. As I got these Christmas lights, okay, they brighten things up. Okay, they solve a darkness problem. Okay, this channel's for people who are self-employed, who want to be able to buy anything they want, fly anywhere they want, try anything they want. That sort of financial and time freedom. Okay, it's very real. It can happen to you if you're willing to just put in these, the hard yards, as it's been said, not even the hard yards, just put in the time and be willing to stretch your mind to places you've never been before to help you do some things you've never done before. Okay. But let's talk about why you should work to be a light to them, not like them. Okay. When you first started your business, whether you're a mechanic or you're a comedian, you could be a self-employed comedian, you could have a cookie store, whatever. Usually when you start this company up, that you're trying to solve a problem. Okay, you're trying to take people out of darkness. You ever had a problem before? If you ever had a real problem, you know how dark it is to be dealing with the problem. It's so dark that people will give the thing that ensures their survival away to other people. Money to solve this problem. One day I was in Atlanta walking near Buckhead. And I was just walking. I was going to walk to this event, and a wood chip truck just drove by, and one of the wood chips got stuck in this eye right here. And I was freaking out. And by the grace of God, there happened to be an optometrist, an eye doctor right down the road, literally on the same block I was on. And I ran in there frantically as this darkness was beginning to descend on me, of like, hey, my eye hurts, my eye hurts, my eye hurts. She went and fixed my eye. I had an emergency. And she fixed it, and I paid the money, whatever, and it solved the problem. I was in darkness. Like I said, there's other examples of problems that happen in our lives, but, being in darkness is a true problem. And a lot of times our problems lead us to darkness, and you solving the problem bring people out of darkness. Okay? You started by bringing them out of darkness. If you want to stay with them, keep bringing them out of darkness, and then always be a light to them. Always be showing them something higher. Lights are always up. You ever notice that? You look up at the stoplight. You look up at the lights in your house. Okay. What are the lights? You look up at the sun, which is the light outside. Okay. Help the people that you work with to look up, to see the bright side, to see the possibilities, not the problems, to see the promise, not the pain. Okay, help them to see past the problems and the pain. Help them to see the purpose, the promise, the path, and the peace and the payments. Okay, help them. What else does the light do? It's different than what it's encountering. Okay, it's different than the darkness. It provides contrast. You should provide a contrast, a positive contrast, wherever you're going, wherever you're working at. Okay, be a light to them, delight them. Okay, be such a beacon of positivity and productivity that they can't help but notice you, and you'll be so different. You'll stand out, and people will pay you money for it. Okay, but you were brought there to snuff out the darkness and to bring them to a better place. Okay. Then just give them more life. Light and light go hand in hand. You need light to have life. Okay. And you will enhance their life if you can be a light instead of falling into the temptation of becoming just like them, or conforming and assimilating them to make them happy. Okay. Be a light to them. Show them a better way. Show them a different way. Don't be like them. They hired you because you were different. Guess what? A lot of times people get fired because you became just like them. You started causing problems instead of solving them. That's why it's always important to dwell in the beginning, live in the beginning. Always have the mindset of like how you started. If you carry that mindset the entire time through your employment, you probably won't get fired because you were so excited, you were so purpose driven, you were so problem focused. Okay. Focus on solving their problems, not yours. Okay. Keep these things in mind. Be a light to them, not like them, and you will win and be successfully self-employed.